Hey guys, anybody home? Maybe not. Hello, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good for whatever time it is in your location. Thank you for stopping by, much appreciated. How everybody's doing? You guys okay? Are you ready? Ready for this? Maybe not. Okay, so people, we're gonna be here for a few hours, 1 hour or less, depending on the energy I'm gonna get from you people. Remember, I'm here for you, for the people, and the phone. The link is always there for everybody to call and give an opinion. I wanna hear from you. I don't wanna me talking all the time. I just wanna people to have an opinion. So feel free to jump and tell us what you think about everything that is happening right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment down below, and let's keep this going, man. Let's keep this going. Give me some energy. Let's get to 100 likes and then we can go from there. One click only and then you are all set. Thank you so much. Okay, people, so we have a lot of stuff to cover. Nothing good coming from Chelsea, but something good coming from other teams. You know, other teams are making signings and getting businesses done. So if you are from another team and you want to express yourself, feel free to do so. Tell us what's going on. So I'm going ahead and say hi to my people. Everybody that been here. Good evening, Mr. Bright. Mr. Karim say good afternoon. Julius say that I think Chelsea should move on from Kounde and explore other options. No player is bigger than Chelsea. Yeah, I agree with you. Skriniar, okay. The problem with Skriniar is that he's been talking with PSG for a long time. They even offered some money and the offer was rejected because Inter wanted more money. And that's why they wanted to go for Bremer and they missed out on Bremer because PSG didn't really push for Skriniar. So it's still a little complicated about what could happen here. Skriniar is going to cost between 70 to 80 million. And PSG are thinking about keeping Kimpembe. So still really confusing there. You need a domino to start somewhere in order just to fall, you know. So it's still a lot of things need to happen in order for another deal to happen. That is a Chelsea thing. Everything here is complicated. We make everything looks complicated, right? When there is an easy target out there, instead of go get him, we're gonna monitor for 3 years until we get to a fight and bidding fight and we get beaten by somebody else. It's always shambolic. Thank you so much, Marina Granovkaia, because by now we were not going to be even thinking about defenders. We were going probably get few players here and there to complete our team. And then, okay, but Marina completely destroyed the team for years. And then we see, and we are paying the price of years of stupidity. Victor Samuel said that, good evening, everyone. I prefer Chelsea to go for Christopher Nkunku. If still available. No, he's not available because he just signed a new contract like a few weeks ago. Did you see that? He just signed a contract at Leipzig because he want to stay there for a little while, but he got a release clause that could can be activated in two seasons from now. So he want to play football. He doesn't want to go to big teams where he's going to just stay on the bench and not develop. So forget about that one, Christopher Nkunku. He's not on free. And listen, if you go for Christopher Nkunku, the guy used to work with Thomas Tuchel at PSG. He didn't give him even one chance in the first team. That's why he was sold under Thomas Tuchel, because he didn't like him. You know, and then he went to somebody who gave him playing time. Now he's in another level. Oh, I'm gonna buy you back. You see how it is? Why not be patient with some of bright kid and develop them yourself? So Nkunku working again with Thomas Tuchel, it could happen, but you have to look at the past. Like, this guy didn't even give me a chance. So if Nkunku is presented with some options in front of him, probably he's gonna choose the option to the other guy, because we didn't really get along with this guy. Why he want me now? You see how it goes? So forget about Nkunku for now. Let's see what's gonna happen in the future. Mr. Sok say hello, my friend. It's Sok from Cambodia. Yes, my friend from Cambodia. Welcome to the channel, and thank you for loving, for living. Thank you for being alive. Yeah, I'm still alive. Still kicking. All right, people. When I read some of your comments here and take your calls, because I don't want to talk. All right? Good morning, Mr. Lee. Nice to see you. WC. Chelsea slow this season in transfer. How can we ever catch up with Liverpool, City, with this kind of attitude? All right, yeah, that makes sense. We've been slow, but also we've been following what the manager wants. Okay, everything is on Thomas Tuchel, because we are getting his target. All this time, if we started forcing for Kounde since the beginning of the transfer, we were going to get him. But he said no Kounde, get me Delete, get me Ake. Kounde was like our fourth choice. Now everybody else don't want to come to us. We went back to Kounde. Kounde is like, hey, I was here all this time. You didn't want to get me. I'm going to Barcelona. I can't totally blame on the club or on Thomas Tuchel or on Kounde. It's all the package. You know, you have to share responsibilities here, because everybody is going to just point something that will make his narrative. But you know, it's not only Thomas Tuchel or not only Chelsea, but also Kounde been playing a lot of games on this one. He's going to take even more, less money at Barcelona. So that means that Chelsea did what they could. And you can't also blame the owner for supporting his manager. Okay, we've been crying all this year that our board don't support the manager. This time, Todd Boehly came and it was like, okay, what do you want? I want Rafinha. Here the money. Boom, boom, boom. Money on the table. We tried. We lost at the end. Where is the problem with Todd Boehly on this one? Nothing. Okay, what do you want? Oh, I want Ake. Here the money. Boom, boom, boom. Go get Ake. Ake is not for sale anymore. Okay. I want Delete. Delete say, I'm not coming to you. I'm going to Bayern Munich. The money is there to buy him, but he chooses somewhere else. So this transfer is so complicated. Probably we lost a little bit of our pull power, but also players wanna join other teams instead of coming to Chelsea. So it's a combination of many things, not one individual only to blame. You know what I mean? Let's go. Good afternoon, Mr. Ido. Herbert is in the house. He said, I didn't have issues with Barcelona, but this window has absolutely changed my opinion. You detest them like Chelsea fans. All right, because they are giving you also hard time when it comes to De Jong, right? Frankie De Jong also is so complicated. It looks like they're gonna keep him. So nobody likes Barcelona at the moment. I don't know, man. They're just getting on everybody's business. All of a sudden, they got money to buy everybody. So I don't know, bro. I don't know. I feel you, but you feel what I've been feeling for years. Barcelona for years got away with everything. Penalties, VAR, everything they got away. It's always them. So they better win anything, because it looks like it's written all over. It's written heaven. Chelsea against Barcelona, semi-final or quarter-final of the Champions League next season, and we're gonna have to solve it on the pitch. They took Christensen. They are trying to get Alonso now. Alonso don't wanna play for us anymore. He wanna force his way to Barcelona. Azpilicueta also forcing his way to Barcelona. They took Rafinha from us. They are taking Kounde right now. They are taking everybody's player. So they better win something. And when we meet them in the Champions League, bro, we're going to have to talk on the pitch now. We have to have some word on the pitch. So people, I put early on the poll asking you people, what should we do now? Okay, where are we going from now? Because we missed out pretty much of everybody. Forget about Kimpembe. Kimpembe, I told you PSG don't wanna get rid of him. Skriniar, they wanted Skriniar to replace Kimpembe, but the manager said, I want Kimpembe. I don't wanna sell Kimpembe. Kimpembe is here to stay. You know what I mean? So this one is complicated. So forget about Kounde, forget about Kimpembe. What should we do now? Some noise yesterday was about Fofana, Wesley Fofana, but Fofana also is under a long-term contract. The rumor yesterday were more fans' choices, fans pushing some agendas, than really have some trusted sources like Ben Jacob or Fabrizio. It was all vibes, all fans say, you know what, let's go for Fofana instead of like real source. You know what I mean? So it's that way. Mitson said that why people have problem with you when I simply support the club. Why people have problems with you when I simply support the club? I don't know. Listen, I don't have a problem if some people have problems with me. I just do my thing. I created my channels. I say what I want to say. I don't insult anybody. If you got a problem with me, that is your own problem, because you're looking for attention. That's what life is about. And if people don't have problems with you, and then that means you are nobody in the society. People are jealous of people just for no reason. So if people don't really care about you, that means you are doing a bad job, and people don't really care about you. So every publicity is good. Good or bad publicity, everything is gonna push you. You know, without haters, you can't get better. You know what I mean? So I don't know if that was your question, but I don't have any problem by people having problems with me. I never came to anybody and like create problems with anybody. No, I'm just doing my thing. I'm giving my opinion, analysis, fact, but fact is not what people do today. It's all about copy paste reactions on social media. But I check my fact and I tell the truth, and people are not used to hearing the truth because the truth hurt. So I don't have a problem, my brother. Don't feel sorry for me. Don't feel sorry for me. That's part of this business. If people don't hate you, and then you are nobody. Many people who hate you, they are just jealous. They want to be you. And they can't be you, so they're gonna just find some red flags. Why are you saying that? Why you support the kid? Why are you telling this? Do I have to please everybody on the planet? No. There are some certain things that I will say, and it won't please you. That's the way it is. That's life. That's what life is about, bro. I thought Nkunku was loaned to Leipzig. No. He was sold by Thomas Tuchel when he was at PSG because he couldn't get any minute over there. Mitson said those big Chelsea fan channel will blush anyone, including you, who doesn't agree with them, because they are looking for success. They are looking for beef. They are looking for beef because they know I'm a big too. So you attack the guy, you kill the guy to be the guy. But this is an opinion. Me and you or them, we don't make decisions. We give our opinions. But some people give opinions the popular opinions just to get subs and likes, lie to people, manipulate people. So if you tell the truth, that means you are against the business. They hate you because you are telling the truth instead of manipulating people. That's the way it is. Chelsea signing defenders. Are we planning on parking the bus this season? I don't know. Chelsea losing Barcelona after dodgy penalty. And Kante saying is a disgrace like Drogba. Oh, okay. So you already project what could happen if we miss Barcelona. Yeah, can you imagine? Like N'Golo Kante cursing, it's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. That is going to be something else, right? Imagine N'Golo Kante saying that. The cool Kante saying it's a disgrace. Yeah. It's a disgrace. It's a disgrace. So those people who are talking about me because they want to get people behind them, because they are looking for success, that is their full-time job. So they are working for business. They don't work for truth. And I don't care, because I never ever mentioned anybody in my channels. I always promote them. I always talk good about them if somebody asks me a question. But they're gonna say that because they are lacking for topic and they wanna attack some people. If you attack me, right? Do you think I am responsible for selecting players at Chelsea Football Club or transfer window or something? I'm the reason why we're not gonna buy Kounde. I'm the reason why Thomas Tuchel decided to play 5 at the back against Charlotte FC. It doesn't make sense. It's just stupid and jealousy. You know what I mean? I'm not responsible. I'm just saying playing 5 at the back against Charlotte FC is not good. We have to go and beat them seriously. Allow players to play football. What is wrong with that? What is wrong by telling the truth? You have to come here and lie to people. Oh, the manager is always right. We have just to support the manager. You don't say anything wrong. All the players are bad. The manager is always... Hello? That's the same players that just won us the Champions League. And you want everybody out? And nobody can question tactics anymore? If you question it, oh, you hate somebody? Come on, people. Come on, just be honest with yourself, right? Some people are used to lying. I'm not used to lying. That's not what I am educated to do. I tell the truth, you like it or not. Nicholas Jr., Chelsea needs to have faith in youth. That's the problem, my brother. When you support the youth here, other channels are going to attack you. Everybody's going to just make a topic only about you. What is wrong? Do your own thing. If you don't want youth, you believe on buying, and then buying trophies, that is your opinion. I will never attack you. Why are you attacking me for my own opinion? That's the problem. So that is the problem we have here. And some people need to find some real jobs to do instead of just looking for conflict online to put food on the table. Just go look for a normal job instead of that, looking for beef, because beef pays money and allows you to get fans behind you. So that's the way it is, bro. Leave me alone. Let's see. People, if anybody wanna call, you can do it. You can do it if you wanna call us and have your say. It's always free for everybody. We don't ask for money before we read any comment. We just read every single comment because everybody is important in this channel. So I'm going to end this poll very soon. I ask you people, who do you think Chelsea should go for after missing out on Kimpembe, Kounde, Delete, Ake? You know, who is your choice out there? Who is your choice? You know what I mean? This guy here say, AAGG said, I think we will win the Premier League coming season. This guy is not serious, right? You troll. This guy is probably a Tottenham fans trying to troll us. Are you really serious that we're gonna win the champion? I don't know. This guy, you are not a Chelsea fan. You are just agent that try to mock, try to laugh at us, right? I got you. You just came here to banter. You just came here to banter. You are not serious. Yes, Mr. Tebogo, the coolest Chelsea.
How are you?
Good. Hello?
I'm good.
Yeah, we are listening to you. What do you have to say? What do you have to say?
I think Thomas Tuchel is right about these players.
Okay, tell us more. Tell us more about it.
Because if for example, I will just switch to somewhere else, but with our current squad. Remember, these players, they were under Kounde. Some of them, they were under Sarri. Some of them, they were under Lampard. Tuchel already have 2 players, which is his own. Goldbridge and Sterling, the rest, they're not his. And he can't implement this style of play because of the players were heavy. That's why he was complaining, because like he said, he was thinking that these players weren't proving him wrong, but they prove him right. So you can see clearly it's unhappy.
So what you're saying is everybody is crap in the team. He needs brand new 11 starting 11 players, right? Because everybody is bad. Okay, so he only has 2 players. He needs more. Okay.
But again, it won't be simple just to get 11 players. It will take a time, maybe 3 windows or 4. It depends. Because remember...
Okay, let me stop you right there. So if you know that it's not going to happen in one window, why are you coming public and throw everybody on the bus? Do you think that the rest of the team is going to want to work for you when you come publicly and say only 2 people are good because they are my signings, and then all of you are crap, and you know that it's going to take you time to change them? Do you think that you can get a good result by saying that?
Yes. I think sometimes the truth hurts. You need to be honest.
Yeah, the truth hurts. I agree with you. The truth hurts. Yeah.
So you needed to be honest, because I feel, and again, I think it's under pressure because he can't get his target and stuff. So, and then sometimes I think this thing of him with football, trying to get transfers while he's focusing on preseason, I think it's draining this guy.
But why would you take the players that you know they are leaving? They are leaving Chelsea. He said it. And some of them, he said that they prove me right because they are crap. So why are you taking them to preseason and give them playing time while you could give a chance to the youngsters because they don't have anything to lose and you know that your team is crap? Why are you continuing to give those players a chance?
Okay, I'm going to ask you a question now.
Not a question. I want an answer. I don't want you to answer me to ask me a question by a question.
Okay, let me answer a question and then I'll ask you a question.
Let's do that.
Okay, firstly, remember those players, a lot of them are under contract. In order to sell those players, those big good players, they need to play. It is maybe to show something in the preseason that they still have something to play for, or maybe an unhidden talent and stuff. Maybe he was thinking it will work out, but again, it's not working out. So
okay. So that okay, makes sense. You know what? I always accept people's opinions. I just respect people's opinion. Just looks like people don't respect my opinion. That's the problem. That I am banned from giving an opinion in my own channel. But yeah, you make point hey, we need to sell them, and in order to sell them, they need to play some kind of games to keep their value going.
Exactly.
Let me finish. And then You know, I even forgot. Don't ever cut me, please, because I'm not gonna cut you. You're gonna have your time to talk. If you wanna talk for 20 minutes, I will take all your time, but just don't cut each other. All right. So what you're trying to say here is that we need to keep some value on those deadwood. Therefore, we have to take them on preseason, give them some playing time, keep their values, and then sell them. The problem is when you play those deadwood and they don't do good, their values even go more down. You just destroy them even more because first of all, they don't want to play and they're going to put a horrible show, which means their values is going down. So for me, my theory is why not keep them at home, forget about them, try just to sell them and get your play and get your own players when you have time. So yeah, now you can go. I'm not gonna cut you, but you have to also to go straight to the point so you don't talk like for 20 minutes, right? Let's go. You have the voice now. All right.
Okay, thank you very much. And sorry about it. I won't cut you again. My question to you, like, how many times did Chelsea try to sell likes of Bakayoko, Ross Barkley, who's this other guy? Batshuayi. We are supposed to sell them.
Drink water, yeah.
Then drink water and our old boy.
I can help you with the list. I know what you mean. Okay, so what is your question?
No. Okay. We tried to sell them, but again, our old board were asking too much valuation for those players.
Exactly.
So we couldn't sell those players. Instead, we extended the contract of those players.
Okay. So you are making a very good point. That is a very good question. Very good point you are making. So that doesn't mean that we can't sell them. That means we've been very greedy. Marina Granovkaia always want most. We give them 1 year contract hoping that she can get more money, trying to correct her own mistakes. She wanted even to do the same thing with Lukaku. Keep Lukaku, hope that he can perform so we can sell him and get some money. So trying to correct all the mistakes that we made in the past end up by costing us even more money. So it's not somebody like Tuchel to blame or we're not selling, but it's just because we've been greedy and those players don't have any value at the moment. Yeah, keep going.
Yes, and then now, likes of, for example, Ross Barkley and Timo Werner and stuff, we can't sell them unless they take pay cuts in their next destination, which is not simple. So, like, for example, I will stick with Timo Werner. Timo Werner came to Chelsea and we offer him huge wages.
Exactly.
Now Tuchel want to sell him. Also, I'm seeing reports. I won't say Timo Werner says this because, like, I'm not Timo Werner's fan or who is his agent fan. But again, reports are saying Timo Werner wants game time. He wants to leave. So how can we offload him on those wages? That's the issue we're having now.
Yeah, that is the mistakes that we made and we tried to correct them and now it's almost impossible to sell them. So what is the problem, like I'm trying to make you understand? Because you said he's right for wanting to get rid of everybody because everybody is crap. Yeah, understandable. The problem is if we can't sell them, there's still assets for Chelsea Football Club. Do you really believe that Todd Boehly, now we don't have a sugar daddy anymore? You know, under Abramovic, he got a lot of money. He's just going to take 200 million and cover all the issues that Marina created. And then, now that we don't have a sugar daddy anymore, we are on the budget. Those players are asset to to Todd Boehly and, you know, all the investment they are putting behind. They're not going to allow all of a sudden get rid of people for the heck of it because they're going to lose a lot of money. Now the question I'm asking you, you want to get rid of everybody because everybody is crap. How are you going to, and we can't sell them. What are you going to do now? Because you already throw everybody under the bus, that everybody is crap. Only Raheem Sterling and Koulibaly are good. He said it publicly on TV. I have the interview on all my channels. You said it. How those players are going to feel. Yes, they are bad, but you just devaluate their value. You just kill them. And then they're not going to perform for you if you keep them in the team. What is the solution now? Mr. Tebogo, and then we have another guy. Blue Eyes is coming. He already got his gloves on, ready to punch. But let me hear from you, Mr. Tebogo. Give me that answer. What we're going to do with that, because we completely destroyed them now. And we know what are we going to do? What are we doing?
Okay. My solution.
Yeah.
My solution from my side. I know everyone got his or her own opinion, but my solution, in order, if Tuchel, like what he said on the press conference, he meant it, or maybe was angry, but I will stick to what he said. In order to ship out these players, we need to sell them on a reasonable price so that they can go and then he can bring his own players. But again, it won't be simple because they're on huge wages. That's the issue I'm having now. If they were having like a reasonable wages, maybe we should have sold maybe Timo Werner and tried the swap deal with Juventus, as the reports were saying. But Juventus couldn't take those huge wages. So my solution...
Go straight to the point because we have many people waiting, please. We're going to come back to you, but we have to give the voice to other people. So what is your solution again? What is your solution again
My solution
to get rid
to sell those players
in the
with a
reduced
reasonable price.
Okay, just cut the price, take the loss, and then we move, right?
Yes.
Okay, good. Blue Eyes, the floor is yours. I'm not going to cut you. I'm not going to say anything. Bring all punches you want. I'm ready. Let's go.
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can hear you.
Good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Yeah. How you doing, bro?
Not good.
I know.
Terrible USA training camp. Now everybody don't want to sign for us. What's going on here? Why people are refusing to sign for us? Do you have an idea about it?
No, I don't. But, my concern is our coach, the gaffer.
Oh, so you were the one who punches me last time when I was talking about players and the gaffer. Now you are talking about the gaffer. Interesting. I'm not going to cut you. Let's go. The floor is yours.
The last time I remember, somebody said to me they weren't going to cut me. They will let me.
Oh, yeah, I know that, right?
I just want to throw it out.
Probably I need some water, some holy water today, yeah.
My concern is the gaffer. I know it looks like he was pushed to the wall, hence his reaction in that press conference, because there were so many things we did not need to know that we as fans already know.
Okay.
And for him to say what he said in the press conference is an act of desperation. And that's also part of being a manager. How do you manage your media relations? Media relation management 101. You understand? Now, last season, when I was I won't say criticizing, when I was evaluating Thomas Tuchel, and I think on your stream as well, Oggs, when I was criticizing and evaluating Thomas Tuchel, people came after me. And said to me that the reason why Thomas Tuchel is having a tough time is because he doesn't have a director of football, and he's not a manager, so he doesn't have influence in who he wants to get. Fast forward to July 2022. What's today's date?
Today?
25th. Yeah, the 25th.
Yeah.
I understand that Thomas Tuchel has now been promoted to the post of manager. Is that correct?
Well, probably temporarily, because I don't think Todd Bowley is going to just give all the power to a manager. But for the first window, it looks like he wants some balance, and he's deciding now. But Thomas, you and me, we are here. We know how that guy is good with data and with computer people. So I'm not sure he's going to give him the management full, but the director of football he named himself after realizing that your Queen Marina caused a lot of okay, I'm not gonna get there
because the reason why, guess what, Ox, the reason why Kounde is not here today is because of, answer that question, complete it.
Marina.
Thank you, my brother. God bless you. God bless you, my brother. That is exactly what I'm saying. Thank you, Tipogo. That's your name, right?
You can go now.
Sorry,
go
You're
on.
absolutely right. The reason why we don't have Kounde today, I don't even want to talk about that, because if I talk about that, people are going to say I have a Marina.
But listen, can I add something?
Marina.
Not only so the manager, he wasn't the manager's number one. He wasn't the manager's number one on the list. Everybody, including you, got your list A, B, and C. So the manager wanted somebody in front of Kounde, but those targets didn't work. That's why we are backing Kounde. So I'm not gonna blame him for wanting to get what he wants. Did that make sense?
True. Very good point. Very good point. But the problem I have is why let go of Marina 3 weeks ago? I know she's still around to help until the end of the transfer window, to help in quotations. But why officially let her go when you know she still owns, or she still is the head of a very sensitive file with Kounde?
But the problem is, my brother, the problem with that is that he caused a lot of KO. When that guy, Todd Boehly, look at our books, Lukaku, 350k, 100 million transfer fee, and a lot of commissions behind tables that we don't even know that. You know, in a transfer, there's a lot of money offshore, a lot of money behind the closed door, below the table, So when he saw all that, he calls us Rudiger, refused to give him about 200k a week, and then you give somebody like Malangsa 120k a week, supposedly because he was a free agent. There are so many issues that woman caused, but it was always covered by Roman Abramovic pocket money. Then Todd Boehly didn't want to deal with that anymore.
Thank you.
But the problem also is some people, fanboys like you, I don't know if you don't want to accept the truth. No. She caused tons of troubles.
No, hold on. Before you go further, just one last.
Thank you, my host.
Okay.
Thank you, my host.
Yeah. Let's see.
Absolutely spot on. I'm a fanboy, right?
Yeah, big fanboys. Put big
boy,
there.
Big,
yes,
big
yeah, big.
Boy,
yeah, I know you.
Let's not underestimate the fact that Marina was one of the best at what she did.
Of what? Of losing money? When was the last time we got money?
You know what people forget to understand, right? Is Marina doesn't wake up one day and say, "Hey guys, I think we need Malangsa. I think Malangsa is going to fit the system." No. What happens is our so-called scouting team of the past goes out and looks for a player. The scouting team on behalf of the board goes out, scouts a player or a prospect, comes back and says to Marina, "We need you to close this deal." So, are you after Marina because she closed the deal, or are you after Marina because the so-called scouting team of the past scouted bombs?
Okay.
You see the problem? So you're looking at Marina because, yes, you're absolutely right. If Todd Boehly looks under the hood of the car, there's a lot of big, fat wages. You're absolutely right. That is not Marina's. Marina's job is to close the deal for talent that is scouted by our scouting team. True or false? She's not a
part of that, but listen.
But she doesn't know football. She doesn't know anything about talent.
Can I listen? Can I tell you something? She pushed Michael Emenalo out of the way so she can assume also the role of director of football. She never kicked a football ball her entire life. She pushed the guy who was there, the head of everything, scouting in Belgium, getting De Bruyne before they become De Bruyne, if that makes sense. Get Salah before he becomes Salah. Okay, the guy who has a vision, who knows football, who played the World Cup, who played with Maradona and put Maradona on his pocket.
I spot you absolutely spot on.
And then
let me finish.
Okay, and then you push him and took that role of sporting director with people that you can control. You know why? Because commissions. They work with certain agent to give them some money below the tables, offshore. It's a lot of stuff there, brother, that you don't understand. I played in a lower division. I played
in a lower division. Hold on a minute. No.
Yes.
Hold on a minute, because let's get something straight.
Yes, go on.
So in terms of understanding the politics of what goes on behind the scenes, I also understand the politics of what goes on behind the scenes.
Yeah, get the big guy. Just get the guy who is standing for you against you, so you can have more power and more money.
No, I get it. Listen, Emmanuel Emenalo he was top class, as a Nigerian international, as a top football player, and
that's the best.
Yeah, exactly. I'm not going on, but again, this is I don't know when it became Marina threw Emenalo under the bus. I don't know why. And it kind of shows like you're trying to paint Marina as somebody who had ill plans to get the job. No.
Yes, she did. She did everything to push him out so she can get the job, brother. Listen, I can prove. I made 1,000 videos defending Emenalo because YouTube channels and all the stupidity on social media tried to paint him as the bad guy, the guy who destroyed Chelsea. People on YouTube, just Google, just go on YouTube and type Michael.
I know.
Yeah, go Tebogo, go.
Yes, all I'm saying now, under Emenalo, like I remember Jose Mourinho didn't like of De Bruyne and Salah. We sold them, right?
Yeah.
And then now, after Emenalo left, we start with Marina and her people, right? And then still, she knows that a lot of players are not good enough for the club. What she's doing? Asking a lot of money or extending their contract so that she can get money flows. Oh man.
But that does Tobago. You see, that is a different problem, right? The money part. It's a different problem. You understand? Because we're talking about the talent. The money wouldn't have been if the talent worked for the team.
You are carrying a little bit. You are carrying a little bit, bro. Check on your mic. Yeah, go on. Yeah,
can
go
you
on.
Hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Okay, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. No, the problem is, Tobago, is that you guys you're addressing the wrong issue instead of addressing the actual issue. The actual problem is the talent that was scouted. Because if we scouted the right talent, the money wouldn't matter. We won't be talking about what we're talking about today. The reason why we're talking about the money that Marina, the deals that she closed in terms of wages, is why? Because the talent was a bust. It was a bust. If you're paying, if you're right now, let's say you're paying Mason Mount 200,000 a week, nobody's going to complain because you see light at the end of the tunnel. But if you're paying 120 to Malang Sarr, people are going to complain and they're going to say, "Why are you paying this guy 120 grand?" What? How come nobody's talking about this? The scouting team that went out and looked for Malang Sarr and bugged Marina on the phone. Please, Marina, help us close this deal. Why are we not going after those people? Why? Sorry, go ahead.
No, it's fine. Like I like what
when you say that we are getting away from the topic because it's we are getting away from the problem. You don't understand that the problem didn't start today. The problem didn't start with Kounde. The problem is a succession of mistakes that we made that we have a hard time to get rid, and a heavy wage bill and all kind of complicated deals in order to go there and get other deals done. So this is the result, okay? These are just the symptom. The problem is somewhere else. So saying that we are getting away from the situation is just like everything count. Emenalo situation when he was pushed, because Emenalo is not gonna go to he made some mistakes just like anybody else, but 99% in my opinion were like spot on, bang on. People will blame him for Djilobodji, for example, stuff like that. But forget that Djilobodji never played for Chelsea Football Club, but made us crazy amount of money. He was for business reason. We got money out of him, sold him for 10 million when we got him like 2 million from Nantes. So those little concepts that people don't want to mention just to make their cases. But this problem didn't start yesterday, because to begin with, we were not going to be struggling for Kounde, because we had already Christensen, we had Rudiger. Whatever you want to say about them, they can get the job done. And we also had Zuma. Yeah, you can talk about the cut and whatever. I'm trying just to make a point. And people are going to bring, oh, Zuma wasn't good, the ball playing. Yeah, keep it for yourself now. I'm trying to make a point that we had the opportunity to save money and focus on what we need really, instead of fighting now and begging Kounde when we had somebody like Tomori, somebody like Gueye, okay? And then you're gonna say it's Lampard's fault, all right? But Lampard don't sell players. Lampard don't put the release clause, and you loan somebody out with option to buy and no buyback clause included. That means the board don't trust on that players. They don't see the future, and that's why they wanted to sell him and go for Kounde. So you see the conflict here between managers want certain profile and the board think other profile are better for the team than what the manager want. So it's always a conflict between managers and the board. It's getting complicated here. So I have to just leave it there.
Well, for me, right?
Yeah.
Again, for me, we're not departing away from the problem at hand. But what we're doing is that nobody wants to talk about the fact there's a difference between what Marina does and what a scout does. And I think it's very important that the world should know that difference. Marina is not a scout. If you're going to criticize, I know this stream is not about Marina, Oggs.
No, it's about everything. Let's go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, Tibogo, please
everything.
Feel free to interrupt me. But the thing is, people go after Marina as if Marina is the lady who goes on and does the scouting report and then decides to negotiate. No. The fact that we have, you guys call it deadwood. I call it outgoings. You guys call it deadwood. The fact that we have deadwood today, it is because of our scouting team. Completely because of our scouting team.
Okay, like I said, you can't really blame one person. It's all the combination of scouting, combination of managers don't wanna work with certain profile, but we have already them in the team. It's that's why you need like a proper director of football, Emenalo, because nobody's gonna convince me he's the best. For me, I don't care what other people said. Amen. So Emenalo need to choose. Much. Let me finish. Emenalo need to choose the manager. In my opinion, he need to talk with the board and come up with a profile that will work with the amount of talent and profile that he already got in the team. So did
Emenalo choose Mourinho?
No, that's why I said even back then he wasn't really given the power to do what he wanted. He built the best academy in the world, and then Mourinho is gonna come. He's a I don't want to disrespect him, but Mourinho don't have time to work with kid and wait. He already earned the position of imposing what he wants. If that makes sense? Like, yeah, I'm not calling him that he doesn't develop people, but he already earned that. Winning at Porto, nobody knew. Yep. Winning at Inter, he already earned that status of I want my player, I'm the manager, I made decision. Nothing against Mourinho here, but what I'm trying to say is when Emenalo brings you the best talent around the world and tell you, please, instead of going for Falcao, instead of going for Cuadrado, we have the best of the best right now. Salah, De Bruyne, can you use them? Oh no, they attitude problems and whatever. The problem I'm trying to say here is not only about one individual, but the whole politic in the club being very poor. Sometimes the owner used to go, okay, I want Torres. Next morning, Torres is in the team without even Ancelotti knowing that he's coming. So you see that everybody decides their way, and then the director of football, who is trying to build long-term success with the best talent in the world, is not listened to. And our best players being sold because the manager don't rate them, don't want them, they want to win immediately. So if it's mean we're going to buy a 30 years old now to win now, I don't care what's going to happen tomorrow, just bring him. I want on my CV, I want to win today. I don't have time to deal with De Bruyne's issues. I don't have time to develop him. You get out, I'm going to win now. That's the problem at Chelsea Football Club. So bring Emenalu back. Keep Thomas Tuchel if they can work together, and give them 50-50%. You know, you choose some, I choose some. You know, because if you build like a dictatorship in the team, when that manager is gone, and then you end up with the so-called deadwood, because the players that he will bring are going to only fit on his system. Another manager comes and he's like, no, I don't use you. Not necessarily that you are bad, but you just don't suit what I'm trying to do. Yeah, man, I've been talking a lot, right? Mr. Herbert, you are in the house.
I have a question.
Yes, ask.
Okay, my question now, as Tuchel has been saying, blah, 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 complaining. For example, now, if maybe the boss decide to start Thomas Tuchel and get a new manager with the same players, do you think it will solve our problem now? Because I'm hearing a lot of fans saying Tuchel out is not good enough for this club, blah blah blah. So I'm asking you guys on the panel, if you're going to start tomorrow morning, a club decide to start Thomas Tuchel, will it help the situation that we are in at this current moment?
Can I answer that question?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, so Tibogo, let me ask you a question. And
no, you just ask first and then ask. Yeah.
You want me to answer then?
Answer and then ask him a question. Yeah.
Sure. So are you saying if Tuchel leaves, if it's going to get better, or who would I want to replace him?
Yeah.
No,
what is your question then?
Cool.
What is your question?
Mr. Tibogo, ask us what is your question.
My question is now Tuchel is complaining about these players, and then let's say the board is not happy about what he said, and they sack him tomorrow morning. Do you think getting a new manager will help the situation?
Oh,
yes,
that's my question.
Yes, it always does.
It could, the manager bounce always works, but
it always does. We're a big club. But
it worked for a short term.
Yeah, it's
right?
always. Yeah, you're right. It always works for a short time, but you need also to build for long term. Because
let me ask you a question when you finish, Ox. Go ahead.
Yeah, go. No.
No, Ox, go.
No. I'm not responsible for the show. You people are the responsible for this show.
Really quick.
Ask the question now.
Okay, Tubogo. Take away Champions League, our last Champions League, right? Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you.
So take away our last Champions League. And I want you to be very fair and very logical. What is the difference between this Thomas Tuchel team and Frank Lampard's team 2 years ago? Please, I beg you.
Okay. Let me start
the Champions League and trophies.
Apart from the Champions League, take the Champions League out. Tell me what is the difference between this Thomas Tuchel's team. I know it's not his team because he didn't get his players, according to Chelsea fans. He didn't get his players. But Chelsea fans will be the first to call him a world-class manager. When you're a world-class manager, it doesn't matter which player is in front of you. You should be able to tell water to wine.
Okay. I'm going to answer you, and I'm going to ask you.
Sorry, Mr. Tibogo. I have two brothers here. Let's just greet them, and then we're gonna listen just a little bit, greet them, and then we're gonna go around, bro. Okay?
Thank you.
All right. So Mr. Herbert is in the house, and we have Dan the man. Mr. Herbert, do you have anything for us?
I mean, look, I know I was just seeing Neville's tweet about Barcelona. He was basically saying that Frankie de Jong should because
You are
basically they
breaking
owe
a
him
little bit,
wages,
brother.
but they
You
are
are
buying
breaking a little
players.
bit. Your mic.
So,
You are breaking a little bit. Okay, now
yeah,
I can
okay,
hear
okay,
you.
fine,
Yeah,
fine,
sure.
fine. Okay.
Let's
No, I
go.
was just saying
Mm-hmm.
okay, yeah, I was just saying like Gary Neville just tweeted today like basically Frankie de Jong should be suing Barcelona because they owe him wages and on top of that they are buying players. So I was just seeing that, and obviously he was getting trolled because he lost to Barcelona when he was the manager of Valencia by 7-0. So that was good. I mean,
Okay.
I'm not a big Gary Neville fan. I can't stand that guy. I think he's one of the most condescending United pundit. I don't call him a fan because when you are for a player and then you become a commentator and then on an open, national TV, you say that I can't say bad words against Ole Gunnar Solskjaer because he's my friend. I mean, I can't consider you as a fan. So anyways, look, I was just listening to Blue Eyes who was saying, a world-class manager should be getting the best out of what he has. I would just like to say that, Pep and Klopp, they are world-class managers. I mean, let's just separate them because Klopp, I can say he's a very good coach because he literally, he took relegation players like Wijnaldum and Robertson from Holland, Newcastle, and turned them into Champions League winning players.
Okay.
But he did spend a lot of money, and same goes for Pep. Pep has spent almost 350 million just on fullbacks, and he has got last year a 100 million striker and a 100 million winger in English and 100 million winger in Holland right now.
Okay.
And Tuchel has got 2 players since he has come to Chelsea, and he has won a Champions League with Lampard's team. You can be a good coach, but you can't. There is a certain level to coaching, because if I relate to the United, you cannot coach a McTominay and turn him into a Fabinho or a Rodri. He's a limited player. Same goes for lots of Chelsea players. You're not going to get the best out of Ruben Loftus-Cheek and Ross Barkley and all these players.
No, hold on.
They are good players, but you need better.
Let him finish, please. Let him finish.
Go ahead.
Herbert, finish and
Yeah,
then
go on. I want to hear what you say.
Okay.
Yeah,
So what I wanted to say, listen, the fact that I said that he's world class and he's supposed to turn water to wine is a figure of speech. Because if Frank Lampard came into the job with no experience as a Derby County manager, right, and was able to work with that talent, as a matter of fact, Frank Lampard couldn't even go shopping. He couldn't go buy anybody when he first came. So he had to use what we had, and hence the reason why we had to reach into the academy to bring out new talent. And Frank Lampard gave us 4th position. He took us to the Champions League. He took us to the knockout stages. And yes, Thomas Tuchel did the rest. So if Thomas Tuchel is world class, how come the team shouldn't at least look a little bit better? Just a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, look, the basic reason is that you have lost your spine. I think you have lost Rudiger. I think that's a very big miss. And you're playing new formation against Arsenal.
I'm saying last year.
That is a very good question from Blue Eyes. Dan the man, do you think that Thomas Tuchel also need to show some coaching skills here instead of always demanding new players? Because those are the same players that won you the Champions League. So Blue Eyes here making a case, because if you are a world-class coach, sometimes you need your player. I give you 100% on that. But listen, Klopp or Guardiola didn't change 11 players the same window. It took them like 6 years, 2 here, 1 here, and then they are making a team. But in the meantime, they were winning and playing beautiful football. For according to Ice here, he doesn't see any improvement. Do you think that Thomas Tuchel should also focus a little bit on coaching instead of mourning?
Yeah, he should focus some energy on coaching, because most of these players that Chelsea have right now, we should remember other clubs also targeted them, like Timo Werner, Christian Pulisic, and Havertz, and many others. Plus, I also agree with him in the fact that Frank Lampard was able to work with some of these players to make the top four of the Premier League, and we've seen when these players truly perform, they can do very well. So I would say there needs to be some coaching. I'm not saying he should not get the players he wants, but he should at least try to coach and play in a system where he can bring out their strengths.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay.
So that is done.
Can I answer Blue Eyes?
Yeah, go on.
Okay, Blue Eyes.
Yes, my brother. Go ahead.
Do you think Thomas Tuchel really had his chance to implement his style of player? Do you think Thomas Tuchel had? Why? Do you know why? Because of the players we're having now. He can't. Every time he changes the system to fight the back, always being hitting 4-5 goals. So all I'm saying now, Thomas Tuchel can play his system. If for example, you know the Thomas Tuchel from Mainz, Dortmund, PSG is always playing 4-3-3. But again, he can't play 4-3-3 with those players. I'm saying, my brother, I know it will take time, but again, I'm sorry, we can't. And then that's why his style of play is so shortened, or he can improve these players because they are not good enough for the way he wants to play.
So what you're saying is that those players are uncoachable. So he just needs his players. Okay, that is your opinion, bro.
Okay. What did Ralph Rangnick say about the Manchester United players?
He said they need surgery. He said the team needs surgery.
I
can't compare our situation. We haven't won a trophy in 5 years. You came off winning a Champions League. So,
that's what
there is some big difference.
Exactly.
But look. Yeah. Look. Just one thing.
Yeah.
I mean, since he won you the Champions League, how many players? Can you give me 5 players or how many players he wanted that he got? He got Lukaku. He didn't want. He got Saul Niguez. He didn't want him.
But I don't. You're right. But for me, I don't, because of the kind of fan I am, right? I look at what you can do with what's in front of you before what you can do with what you want.
Yeah, that is Kennedy. That's the President Kennedy there.
Maybe.
Don't ask what the nation can do for you.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what you can do for the nation.
Exactly. It's what you can. It's what you can do with what's in front of you. And you know what? That's why I say Chelsea fans were like Apple fans. It's hard to change an Apple fan to a PC.
Yeah, I struggle, bro. I'm struggling even now to use my PC because I never use it for my entire.
It's the way Abramovic trained us. Abramovic has toughened our skin.
Yeah,
that is the reason why we're evaluating. Listen, nobody wants Thomas Tuchel's head on a plate. We're just evaluating him.
People.
In like any job, if you work for any corporation, after 6 months, there's what's called a midterm evaluation. We look at you. What are your strengths and what are your weaknesses? But nobody is confident enough to look at Thomas Tuchel like that because of the emotional attachment. And I get it. It's called fan football. I understand that. But let's tell the truth. This team is not different from what Frank Lampard was doing 2 years ago. And one of the major reasons is back three tax. When you play back three, I know Oggs talks about this a lot in his streams. When you play a back three, it papers over the cracks about your defensive strengths.
Yeah.
Oggs talks about this in his streams all the time. That's why when we played back four, you guys saw it 48 hours ago. We were undressed in public.
Okay, Blue Eyes. Let me
my brothers. Go ahead. Sorry, Herbert. Go.
Yeah. Let me just ask you a question. You were saying you should be getting the best out of what he has, right? I mean, without being disrespectful, I think that's like a Southampton or a Norwich mentality where they don't have a big budget. This guy won you a Champions League in 6 months.
No, I don't consider that. Listen, Tom. If Frank Lampard, if there was another Frank Lampard, right, that came in after Frank Lampard got fired, he probably would have done the same. If there was another Frank Lampard,
who would have done the same?
No, you're not understanding what I mean. Hold on. Okay. If there was another Frank Lampard out there in the streets, when the real Frank Lampard got fired, and we hired another Frank Lampard without experience.
Yeah.
Exactly. Without the experience, and he comes into the job, he probably would have won us that Champions League because
that's what we're doing. We've been doing it for years.
We've been doing it for years, my brother. Oggs, thank you very much. It is automatic.
It's a Chelsea thing.
It's an autopilot thing.
So it's like we always have like short-term reverse psychology kind of Chelsea thing. You come, you win something, and then after that, you got found out, and then building a team.
Thank you.
Okay, building a team in the long term is a different story, my friends. But yeah,
but he didn't get the money to build a team. Has he got the money to build a team? Has he got the players?
No, but this is the reason why. This is the reason why I love my old board, and this is the reason why it's hard. I know Og says it a lot, but a lot of fans say that Chelsea fans, we need to learn how to detach ourselves from the old, from our what do you call Abramovic again? What do you call him? Sugar daddy.
Yeah.
It's time for us to detach ourselves from the sugar daddy, because our old board, guess what? Our old board doesn't look at, if you come to them saying, I need money to buy this, they say, fine, we're going to give you the money. But let's see what you can do with what you got. Let's see.
That's the problem. Now we are under a budget, bro.
Now we're under a budget, man. Now we're under a budget.
You have to coach. You have to show us.
If Blue Eyes was a United fan, the Glazers would absolutely love him. Absolutely love Blue Eyes. I mean,
Blue Eyes.
No, I just love the.
Where do you get all this energy, bro?
It's the old board. It's the old board that cost it. My problem is the old board. I got spoiled. No, I got spoiled by the. You're right. I don't know if they messed up Tibogo, but I got spoiled by.
Yeah, we got spoiled for sure. We got spoiled.
And I don't want to
see
anything else. I don't want to see. I know.
What do you mean by spoiled? You won 30 trophies in 15 years.
No, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, no. When I mean spoiled in a good way, like a spoiled rich child. That's
yeah. Like you got what you want anytime you want.
I got what I want exactly, and there was a method to the madness. In the revolving door of firing coaches. Like anytime we fire a coach, we win. Anytime we fire a coach, we win Champions League. So this is me suffering from PTSD. Sorry, I don't want to be funny about it, but this is me suffering from PTSD. So leave me alone, okay?
yeah, we're gonna leave you alone. We're gonna leave you alone. All right.
But again, guys.
Yes, go on.
I mean, man, I wish it was so simple, at least to shift out players that we already know that they are not good enough. Not all of them. It won't be simple to just to sell all of maybe Tuchel players that he doesn't want. Maybe a few of them, and so that we can get players in. Because
brother, I got your point, but also keep in mind, not just because we buy new players that they're gonna hit the ground running. I know Raheem is gonna do it because that's what he does his entire life. I know Koulibaly is another level, okay? But just don't think that if we get rid of everybody we got now, we bring new players, then they're gonna hit the ground running and win everything. It's a process. Okay, so you don't want to disturb your dressing room that much the way the manager did of, everybody's he said it clearly, like we have two quality players. And the two quality players are just Raheem Sterling and Kalidou Koulibaly. How other people are going to want to play for you? How are they going to give effort and work for you when you say those kind of stuff? They say, I've been proven right, which means everybody is crap and I need more quality. You see, you don't say those kinds of stuff in public. And, just hide it for yourself. Now, the dressing room. Do you think that he's going to lose the dressing room? Mr. Dan, the man. Do you think Thomas Tuchel is about to lose the dressing room?
Yeah. This kind of reminds me of the interview Lampard had after the Arsenal game, where he literally criticized all the Chelsea players. And fans were complaining that, Frank Lampard, you're too harsh. Get him out of here. Tuchel don't do the same thing now. Why are those fans again?
Yeah, those fans are saying, he's right. So it's like a different narrative. If a different narrative depends on who is in charge. But yeah, if Lampard said that, what Sarri said again? Yeah, Sarri. When Sarri came and give that speech about everybody, I'm talking to he said it in Italian. Like, I want to talk to my players because lack of mentality and all that. Yeah, I remember that. So it's complicated.
Honestly, with the way we've been seeing how this has played out, yes, most players in the dressing room are going to be against him. After he said that.
So this is the way I think that, hey, I'm not asking for anybody to lose a job here, but Thomas Tuchel, I watched him in my local team PSG for 3 years. The same things that he's doing now, he was doing back then, and fans were complaining about the way of he's talking to players, the way of he doesn't give a chance to the youngster from the academy, the way of switching positions all the time. Marquinhos was playing as a midfielder, twisting and changing all the time. So the same complaint that I watched him 3 years are the same thing that he's trying to do. Come in public and say, demanding like everybody's crap, I need my own players. I think he's losing it slowly and surely. And at some point, I'm afraid he might say, you know what? You don't give me what I want, I walk. And he's going to resign and go. Or Todd Boehly is going to have enough and say, listen, these are my assets. I spend a lot of money on this. You have to protect them. So I want somebody who can get something out of them because I don't have money to waste here. This is an investment. So I see in the future some kind of conflict between the board and Thomas Tuchel because he always wants his way or no way. But anybody else can see that you can also adapt. Not everybody in that team is crap. Why can't we just try something slowly and surely, twisting system here and there depending on the opposition, and see before making conclusion about players, everybody crap and he need his own player. And that tells you also that he's a one-dimensional coach because you just know how to use certain way and not the other. Why can't you just try? That is my problem. But I don't know, man.
Also,
yeah, Dan. Yes,
I rewatched the Chelsea and Arsenal game, and I kind of noticed in the new formation we played, Timo and Kai Havertz were playing it like we usually do in our old system with the inside tens. They were so close to each other. Like, if you play in a 4-3-3 formation, you're meant to be a bit far apart and not really getting too close. In most instances, they would cluster together, leaving the central position a bit open. So I feel like they've kind of been attached to that same formation he's been playing for a while. Yeah,
and it's not working for them. And you continue to do the same thing and blame them for not performing. So it's look like, okay, it's my way or no way or highway. So I don't know. I just want him to be a little bit flexible and listen to other people too. Listen to other people too. Let me read some comment here. It's a preseason team, didn't perform. You want him to lie? Well, it's not lying, but you have to be diplomatic sometimes. And you have also to take some responsibilities and don't blame anybody else. We were asking for him to try different systems last season so people can adapt. You don't try a system against Arsenal, against Manchester City. So, I mean, we're not asking him to lie, but throwing everybody under the bus is just going to cause more problems. More problems in the dressing room, and you're not going to get anything. Players now, everybody want to leave. And that is putting a lot of pressure on Todd Boehly and all the board. So it could really explode. That's the problem here. Nobody asked him to lie. But you have also to know that your tactics are not also on point to adapt to certain players. That is the truth. Like throwing everybody under bus, but me, I'm perfect. Everybody else is wrong. Okay? That is the problem. Stop hating Ogs. Listen, I don't hate anybody. That's why I call everybody my brother, my sister in this channel. And that's why I allow you even to put your comment. And I have to read it because I don't hate anybody. The truth hurt. You know it. That in another system, you give Klopp Christian Pulisic. You give him Timo Werner. You give him Kai Havertz. I'm telling you right now, Klopp taking them to the next level. So if you think that I'm hating by telling the truth, and then you have a problem with the truth yourself, you are lying to yourself. You know the truth, but you're not going to say it because you think everybody is hating somebody. I don't hate anybody. That's why you're here, because every time you come here is to insult me or criticize me. But I give you the voice. I don't hate anybody. I tell the truth. And you lot out there who are used to buying trophies, like quick fix all the time, sack everybody, buy players now, everybody's crap.
You mean like me?
No, I'm just telling this guy here who been attacking me. So you guys there who are used to buying trophies every time, sacking managers all the time, get the bounce, and then you are used to be lied to. So if you say I hate, it's just because you can't handle the truth. That's it. Chelsea don't have utility players. What kind of utility players you want here? We are struggling everywhere. That we can't get the best out of anybody. Tell me anybody that improved in our attacking position. Only one player that I improved, Tony Rudiger, for 18 months in the defense. Tell me one player that we took to the next level. Tell me one that we improve and now we say, wow, look at the difference. Look at Vinicius Junior. He was a headless chicken and all of a sudden start performing because he been coached. Tell me any attacker that been coached. Nobody, zero. And you're going to blame Kai Havertz, which is a generational that we bought, a generational talent. Timo Werner, who was scoring for fun in Germany. Tammy Abraham was scoring a lot of goals, but not good enough. Everybody's fault, but not you. Come on, people. Just be honest with yourself, Mr. 007. I don't hate anybody. I tell the truth. You have to take it or leave it, and you don't have to watch me too. You know what I do with the channel that I don't like? I block them. I don't even get notification. You know what I mean? That's what I do. Simple. One click, and you're done. Because I don't beg people. I created channels to give people the voice. Give people the voice to talk. And I don't even have a voice for myself. Come on. All right, man. You can go for it. But this guy...
Listen, for me, Ogs,
yeah.
I hear you. But I know we're beating this Thomas Tuchel case up. I know we're beating it up to a point of no return. But like I've always said, and I said this about it maybe 8 months ago, that I don't want a coach, I don't want a manager, I want a crazy politician as a coach. And when people hear that, about 8 months ago when I said that, people say, what do you mean? I'm like, that is the only character that will be able to handle our team from a gaffer standpoint. Thomas Tuchel, Thomas Tuchel is giving me the vibes of, that typical scientific coach, X's and O's, carry your board around and coach. Like, you can tell he's very, coaching centric. But the Chelsea job, as a matter of fact, any top club, especially in the EPL, you have to be crazy. You have to be a politician. What I mean politician is what? You're negotiating internally and you're negotiating externally. And you're negotiating with your players. And you're negotiating with players that you intend to bring in. I heard somebody was saying to me yesterday that Roma was trying to close Dybala for a very long time. Mourinho picked up the phone, called Dybala, and as soon as that call was done, as soon as he spoke to Dybala, 10-20 minutes, Dybala signed
yes.
for Roma. He said yes. That's what I'm saying. Crazy. Somebody that would do something out of the box. 1 + 1 is not equals to 2 if you're going to be a Chelsea coach. No. At Chelsea, 1 + 1 is equals to 11.
Okay. 1 + 1.
So are you saying Tuchel out?
No, I'm not saying Tuchel out, but he should.
Nobody is saying that. People wanna. Why are you putting word in his mouth? He's evaluating and being honest.
Evaluating the guy.
Being honest is a problem in the Chelsea community because every critics is like, oh, you are out. Like this guy here making theories. Like, Ogs would prefer to play 11 players than spend 100 million. I never said that. Did I talk about the academy in this show? No. And I'm not going to play an academy product just for that. So he is trying to get attention, twist my word, and making sounds like I want this. Listen, I never, even Timo Werner, he's awful. I always say, get rid of him, get something. But the problem is, some players are still good. In the right system, you can still get something out of them. while you are trying to get rid of them over the season, over the windows. You're not gonna get rid of 11 players. So if you're gonna continue putting word in my mouth, twisting what I said, I never promoted 11 academy product, but there's nothing wrong by using some of our talent from the academy. 1 here, 2 there, because don't tell me that Saul Niguez was a better option to spend 5 million loan fee and pay him 250k a freaking week to do what the Chelsea Football Club, when you have somebody like Dujon Sterling, you have Ethan Ampadu for free, you have few players that you can use and give them a chance. Tell me, why am I going to spend that kind of money? Why am I spending 150 million on Romelu Lukaku, who is not going to fit the system? The manager didn't want him, and you go there just because we are Chelsea, we have to spend money. That is your logic, Mr. Brian. That is your logic. Like, it's addiction. Like, we are addicted to spending money. It looks like, oh, big money just mean big players. It's a feel-good factor. Has nothing to do with the reality. If we kept Tammy Abraham for 1 more season, waited for Erling Haaland to fight with City at some point, waiting for the right opportunity, save the freaking money. Why are we rushing? And 1 year later, we can't even get 10 million loan fee on Lukaku. That is my problem. But you try to twist the word to get attention, to say, oh, he always want academy. No, never promote it even. I don't even want to see 3 academy at the same time. I just want, slowly and surely, somebody like Harvey Vale ready to do. Why are you gonna go and spend 100 million on somebody that we don't know if he's going to perform? This is the problem I have. This kind of people try to twist everything just to win the debate. Flipping hell. And this guy here said that you are coming. Hey, listen. You can call, I don't block people. You can say whatever you want as much as you don't twist my word. Timo Werner missed a million chances. I even made a video this morning on the Green Turf channel saying, Timo Werner, it's time to go. And he's making it sound like, oh, I am promoting Timo Werner or something. But what I said is you can still get something out of him just by twisting the system. Try it. Don't just assume that it's not gonna work. Try it and let's give him a chance to fail. But you just assume like, oh, if we play 4-3-3 is just not gonna work because of the players that we have. But we're still losing even playing 3 at the back. Okay, we try against Arsenal. 3 at the back, we conceded 2 goals. 4 at the back, we conceded 2 goals. It's not a rocket science here. It's just common sense, and you have to try. Life belongs to people who try. Just be brave. Try something. People, you have to jump and say something because I will go over and talk.
Yeah, that's no, you're absolutely right, man. You know where I stand with academy players, Obs. So,
yeah,
you know where I stand with academy players.
That's the problem.
It's a big problem because I find that there's a thin line between the emotional connection to our academy players and the harsh reality that to play for the senior team is totally a different journey to travel for these kids.
Okay,
you understand? And people think that you can just transpose yourself from there because you were so good and everybody loved you in the academy that equals to you being successful in the first team. That is the problem. So I think there is an orientation process that is necessary to educate people that to transition from academy to first team, right, is not an easy road. Like Peter Tosh said, everybody wants to go to heaven, but nobody wants to die.
Okay.
You understand? Everybody wants to go to first team, but nobody wants to pay the price. Look at Mason Mount. He's in the first team. Look at his journey from the academy. Look at his journey. The boy traveled. He actually went overseas. He went across the pond. Look at Chalobah. Even though Chalobah is not ready yet, not fully ready. But look at Chalobah. Look at his story. Look at Christensen. Look at his story. So this whole academy thing is all about how ready and prepared. How many hours do you have? So
are you okay like getting Saul Niguez and spend 5 million and get somebody on loan than try your own kid? How are you gonna know?
I am. You know why I'm okay with that? Because again, that's why I ask people: are we a big club or are we a big team? You understand? If you're a big team or if you're a big club, big clubs make mistakes. They make big club mistakes, and when you make a mistake,
like 100 million on Lukaku.
This is not the first time now. What mistake? How much was it? How much? Let's think about Fernando Torres, 2011, 2012. How much did we spend?
50 million. It was a lot of money back then.
Exactly. What I was going to say, what is that worth today? So that would have been the same thing. So I mean, you're a big club. You look at Real Madrid and Jaime Rodriguez. I thought Jaime Rodriguez was going to be world class.
Yeah.
But it didn't
work.
Look
at Kaká. Forget Rodriguez.
Thank you. Look at Kaká. Look at Kovacic. We're making Kovacic look like a world class player. But reject. Sorry, with all due respect. Sorry, guys. He's a reject at Real Madrid. Anyways,
somebody's reject is another man treasure. So, Mr. Papi, Polo, are you there?
Hey, Uggs, I'm here.
Yes, sir. What you have to say?
Oh, Uggs, I was the one saying that you're being a hater. I wasn't even trying to disrespect you or anything, you know.
No, man, bring it on. You can say whatever you want. You didn't disrespect me.
I actually used to be one of like the old college. I used to come on your show and I used to give my opinion. It's been a while and stuff.
This is what we do here. We don't have to agree on anything. You don't have to apologize to anybody. Bring it on, bro. That is football.
Bro,
I don't take it seriously.
I'm just saying that like right now, like Timo Werner, bro, they've given the guy tons and tons and tons of opportunities. How much opportunities do you need? I seen you say that if the man was playing on Klopp's team, he scored numerous amount of goals. So what's the difference from Tuchel? Tuchel's been giving him a bunch of chances, and the guy's not clinical enough to score. Pulisic, the same thing. He gets all these chances. He missed like a good 6 out of 6 chances, and you score like a good 2. All these guys are not clinical, and then
but don't you think that if we play more, because it's gonna happen also to Sterling, if we continue to play that kind of football, my friend, listen, next season we're gonna come back here. Look at Sterling had to run until the defense. Try to get the ball himself, dribble past everybody to try to score. When he got to the box of Arsenal, he was already dead, tired. Why? We don't create. He's used to some runs. He's used to movement everywhere. But that kind of system, brother, do you think that we can get whoever we want? Do you think they can score for us?
Yeah, you're right on that. I agree.
Just think about it, because people are just blaming Werner. Yes, Werner is another case. You need to go to Nigeria and get some prayers. That brother needs some prayers, or he needs just... yes, sir. I'm being serious. That brother is...
he doesn't need ticket. He doesn't need it. We can organize the there's digital package.
And I wanted to bring up like another opinion about Hudson-Odoi. Like I watched like his 2 preseason games, or I don't know. I think it was one that he played. He's still doing the same thing he was doing before. Like, remember, like when he was under he was playing so good, like attacking players, like going, like, you know, facing players and stuff. I'm still thinking because of the injury that he got. Every time he sees players, like he's always like passing the ball back. He's not attacking.
And also, brother, good point. But also, where is the coaching? This is exactly what Vinicius Jr. was doing 2 seasons ago. Headless chicken. Got some skills here and there, and think that, he's world class. No. Where is the coaching? Show people.
Hold on. Though.
There we go. There we go.
Exactly. You know I'm going to have to say something else.
Yeah, because it's somebody that you don't like.
No, it's not somebody that I don't like. It's somebody that I like, that I want to succeed. But for some reason, he's not giving himself a chance, because his performances tell the same story with different coaches, and that is the reason why he is where he is today. With Frank
because
Lampard,
what position he been played?
No, it's not about position. You see, when you talk about position, then it means the player is not a player. A star will always shine. That's the whole idea. If you see a player, you know a player. When a thief dies, a thief will bury him. So when you see a player, you know a player. And right now, Cho is not doing himself any service, man. Because under Frank Lampard, it started like he was going to get a shirt, and then all of a sudden he dropped off. Same thing with Tuchel. It started like he was going to get a shirt, and then all of a sudden he dropped off. So why is it that he's telling the same story with different managers?
Well, but listen, this has nothing to do with Odoi only. Why every attacker at Chelsea has a problem with the manager? Can you ask that question? Because everybody tried to focus on one individual.
Uggs has a point there, man. You have a really solid point right there.
That's a good
Hakim Ziyech, problems.
But let's be fair,
Kai Havertz, problems. Timo Werner, that is another case. Dan paid a ticket for Timo Werner. He need to go to Nigeria. Need prayers. That's all he need. What? Yes, sir. Go on.
Let me ask you a question. Within your, I want you to be very fair, right? And
yes,
very
sir.
straight up.
Go on.
Is Cho a baller?
Naturally, he got some talent. He's still a raw. That's why you need to mold. You need to.
Fine. Secondly,
yes,
you have Mason Mount, Cho, and let me even say Hakim Ziyech.
Okay.
And there's one position left up front in a Finals Champions League game. Who do you start?
If Ancelotti is coaching and then Kalim Hassan-Odoi is gonna store. If Ancelotti is coaching, he's gonna.
Can we bring back like old players that we sold?
No, that's
like
what I'm saying.
Diego Costa.
No, that's what I'm trying to say is that.
No, bro, the Champions League final is another stage, bro. You can have Ole Gunnar Solskjaer scored and won them the Champions League bench warmer. Like I said, that is a special occasion. But if Ancelotti is coaching me, Kalim Hassan-Odoi all day long, he's gonna turn to. He's gonna walk on one. Listen, he's gonna turn to Vinicius Junior.
I think I'm not saying his chance is up. Cho he's gonna shine.
He's still raw. He's still raw.
He plays for Black Stars this World Cup. That's my prayer. But the thing about Cho
trust me, bro.
I hope he plays for. But the thing about Cho that I don't like, and Uggs, you know, I've been complaining to you, is when Tuchel gave him that chance at wing back. I know it's not his position, but if you've played the game and you understand the politics of football and you want a shirt, all it takes is just give me position. Let me show you what I got. But I didn't see that in. He was actually pissed off. Cho didn't like the position at all. But if you look at, I like to bring up Victor Moses. People say stop bringing up Victor Moses because Victor Moses is a baller. But if you remember Victor Moses under Conte, Victor Moses was on his way to a loan. He was on his way to a loan, or I don't know how to speak that English. He was on his way on a loan.
You're right.
And Conte said, "Yo, bro, I want you to play wing back for me. We got a plan."
Ooh. Yeah, and he did it. He completely did it.
We won the cup. We won the EPL.
Yeah, so, and let me tell you.
Go ahead.
You know, let me tell you something, right? You know, my size. I'm like the same size as Kounde, right? You might be very tall. So sometimes there are attributes in people like God. Like you have what God gave you, right? Me, I'm not gonna pretend to be a centre back or a goalkeeper because I have short hand, just like Kepa, right? So if you put me in the Kepa position, I will concede goals. What I'm trying to say here is, such certain players are good. Like Moses, he's a fighter. You can look at even the way that brother is built. You don't want to mess with that guy even on the street. He's gonna knock you down. That brother was ready to do anything.
Have you seen Odoi lately?
Let me finish. Let me finish. So, certain players are made that way. And some people are they can do everything in the house. They know about medicine. They know about this. There are certain people who are just good. They are good in everything. But most of us, God just gave us some specific things to do. Okay, JJ Okocha.
I have a point.
Can I finish this, please? JJ Okocha, for example, is a one of a kind. God don't create many of them. It's just like one after 100 years. And you take JJ Okocha, his skills, his dancing, and what he do on the field, and just because you don't have playing time, go play a wing back, bro. You're not gonna get JJ Okocha that we have today. Samuel Eto'o, in the final or semi-final of the Champions League that he won with Mourinho, he played a wing back. That is a specific skill, specific soldier. For one game, and then I'm not gonna leave you there, but I know you can do it. Win me this game. Let's win the Champions League together. What Eto'o did, he went there, wing back, boom, Champions League. But you're not gonna leave Eto'o always as a wing back. That's what I'm trying to say. Temporarily, yes.
Okay.
Forever, no.
No, obviously, and that's what I'm saying. Listen, this thing is simple. If you're, what's another way to play it? Okay, who is better off to succeed in a wing back role? A natural winger. Okay, a natural winger, so somebody who plays number 7 or number 11, or a number 8 in the midfield. Who do you think is more? Who do you think will be more comfortable in a wing back role?
Okay, Mr. Great. Mr. Great.
Thank you, my brother. Thank you, my brother.
Okay,
anyways, go ahead.
Mr. Great, can you answer to that because you haven't said anything? Great, you are in the house.
Well, yeah. About Odoi.
Yes.
I think Odoi doesn't want to improve.
He doesn't want to improve. He's lazy.
He's
okay.
Lazy. Not like you said right now. You said Victor Moses had to play from the wing from a winger and came back to a winger just to play, and he still performed his best. So is there any difference between Victor Moses? They are both footballers. They are being paid for this what they are doing.
Okay.
And this is a Chelsea team. This is not Aston Villa. This is not West Ham.
Preach.
We are doing some. We have a target every season. Even if our season is 30 minutes, we always have a target. That this is what we want to do. We are going out every season. We want to win Champions League. We want to win Premier League. We don't need people like Odoi in Chelsea team. And I don't know why this guy keeps staying in that team. People like Batshuayi are supposed to be gone far away for a very long time.
Thank you.
Oh my God.
Deadwood. Serious Deadwood.
You are encouraging laziness.
Great. But the problem is, listen, great. Sorry for interrupting really quick. But do you know how much money we made on that Michy Batshuayi loan? We made so much money.
I know. Listen, I know we made a lot of money, which is business. But bringing Michy Batshuayi on the field and relying on him
is criminal.
Not doing anything. Have been gone for a long time.
Can I ask you a question?
Right now, listen.
What was your reaction?
Do you know that right now Chelsea is not settled at all? Do you know we can't even settle for anything because even Tuchel right now has created more problems to what we are having right now.
How? Tell us more.
Players aren't performing. Your own is just to know what you're supposed to do as a player. Last season I see Tuchel has learned, but what he has been doing recently, it seems like he's frustrated. Maybe he's frustrated because his wife leave him or something. Maybe he went through divorce. You don't as a coach, and you really want to get the best out of a player. Normally, Tuchel is not getting any best out of our.
But you call Karim Hassan-Odoi lazy, right? But you're saying that Thomas is not getting.
Because right now, you said you want a chance. You want a chance as a player. You want a chance, and you are given a place. At least out of last season, I can still count like 25 matches that Karim Hassan-Odoi started.
Okay, so he's lazy. People
like this brother said, Blue Eye said. He said he has been he will perform under a coach. Like he's given like 20 matches. Out of that 20 matches, you will perform like about like let's say 8. From there on, you went off.
Okay, so my name right now is Lazy Odoi. I'm gonna change my name. I'm gonna change my name to Lazy Odoi. All right, brother.
Is lazy.
Okay, let's go.
Very long time,
We're gonna come back to you. We're gonna come back to you. Let's go around and give people also the chance to talk. Papi, Polo, you are back. You were gone somehow.
Oggs, I'm here.
Yes. Say what do you think about Lazy Odoi?
Oh, trust me. I'm also like, when I found out, like, I'm a Ghanaian, right?
Mm-hmm.
So when I found out the news that Hudson Odoi was playing for the Ghana team, I was like thrilled, man. I was so happy. But like, what great, and all the other guys are saying is true, man. If it's like when you're working at a company, even like, you know, even if you're not really that qualified for it, you're still gonna try your utmost best to make sure you keep that position. Right now, all the positions that you're campaigning for, they're all tight. You're going against Pulisic, you're going against Sterling, you're going against all these other guys. So what these guys are saying is actually true. If the wing back position is there, why don't you just jump at the opportunity and try and go for it? Right now, I noticed that I've been keeping up with his social medias. He put on a lot of weight and he's looking stronger and stuff. I honestly think the wing back position, if Tuchel gives him a chance at that position, I think he will flourish there right now. I think he will. Because that winging position, if we give him that winging position, it's going to be 2 seasons all over again. He's going to dribble, attack, and pass the ball back.
Exactly.
Okay.
That's all I have to say, Oggs.
Right now, I'm seeing Tuchel losing the dressing room little by little. He has lost 60% of the dressing room with what he said at the moment. Like, only 2 players are high class, while the other are crap.
Why would you go and say
so
that?
Right now, I know. Right now, Tuchel. Right now, automatically, to me, I'm seeing Tuchel. You know, I told you, my admin, what is your name? Oaks.
Yeah.
You know, I told you the other day. I said I don't see Tuchel as part of Chelsea's future, which is even the players that are coming in are complaining about your system, that it needs flexibility, which you always said about, like, if you try this, sometimes right now we are even having a problem. Nobody wants to come and play for us. Baka has turned us to a scout. When we scout a player, when we want to get a player, they just fly us and hijack the player. That is what we are. That is what is happening right now. Fine, as a coach, you know that it is difficult for you getting a player. Come down to the level. Come down to the level of the ones you have at the moment.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So I got your point. You just started spending money on any out player when you can't even coach the ones that you have already. All right. So that is a very controversial topic, but let me read a few comments here.
Sorry. Who said that? I need to buy scotch for somebody. Who said that, man?
Mr. Great. Mr. Great.
Listen.
This guy, we have to check on his water bottle. Probably he got something inside.
I need to Amazon you a bottle of whiskey, man.
Let's see Chelsea. Somebody, let me read a few comments before we go. Somebody is suggesting Alexander Jiku. I don't know him that much, so I don't. Anybody knows that guy? No.
No, I don't.
Alexander Jiku to Chelsea Football Club. Oh, you are bantering, putting some names, and people talking about Patsoba is an underrated defender and playing for Leverkusen. We should. That is a very good. It's a very good transition. I'm gonna go around and ask you guys. Kounde is gone. Don't talk to me about Kimpembe because PS.
Very far away from us.
Let me finish. We're gonna come back to you. Let's say Kimpembe is not coming. PSG wanna keep him. We have Kounde. That guy, get him out, man. Just forget about him. What is Thomas Tuchel still needs 2 center backs? Mr. Papi Polo, what?
Yes, sir.
What is your choice? Like the two remaining center back positions right now. Who are you going for?
2 remaining center back positions. I was honestly like, I really wanted the Gravado guy and Kounde, but you know Barca, man. These guys, they found Hush Puppy's plug, and then they're getting all this money out of nowhere. So you know, we just leave it to God right now.
Not getting the money out of nowhere. Most of these people are settling for less.
Mr. Great, we're gonna come to you right after Polo, so don't cut him, please. Let him finish.
I'll say Skriniar from Inter Milan is a good suggestion. And,
how much are you willing to pay for Skriniar?
Skriniar, I think he's like 26, 27, right?
Yeah, I don't know his age.
The most I would say we should drop for him 60 to 65. I think that's a suitable offer.
Okay, so yeah.
And then the next person I'll say I hate to be biased, but bro, I was saying maybe for like a low price, maybe that guy from Southampton, Salisu, okay.
Yeah,
that
is
No,
you guys don't want him, eh?
I'm gonna come to you guys. Let him. That is his opinion. That is his opinion.
Yeah, that was just my opinion. Still, you know, for a budget, I'll say maybe we could get it for like 30, 25 mil. Yeah,
okay.
Those two are my. Cause we'll find out like his knee injury. I don't trust it.
Okay, Mr. Great, the floor is yours. Yeah. Tell us what is your choice for the two centre backs position that we need right now.
You know what? I can't even say this is what we need, because right now it's just like we are buying players for heavy money and come to our club. And the rest is at the moment they fight, everything went flop and there is a problem again. But I just think Tuchel should just try to calm down. He's a coach. I can't teach him his job. But when you are a professional, you look at what you have. Even though we are trying to get players that we know that okay, we have the money. At least we have the money. We are trying to get a player. These people aren't coming. Skriniar already have a personal terms with Paris Saint-Germain. Only the fee with the club is not stable. Now we want to go for Skriniar. When PSG see that also, they bring out the money because they have the money for sure. I know that there's going to be a bit of war again. Why don't you just calm down and scout other places? I hate all these big names that I'm hearing. Aspilicueta is not a big name all the way from Marseille. We bought him for
good point. So do you have any names? Do you have like any low profile names that you can suggest?
There's this guy from Bayern Munich. The name is not too cast like that. Black like this. I don't know. Upamecano or what is his name?
Upamecano. You want him to Chelsea?
Upamecano. He was offered to Chelsea. I see that Chelsea refused, and we are after Kounde. That we are ready to give all the money, and it's already and he stays in our hotel tweeting nonsense, using us to play.
I don't really rate Upamecano, but I respect your opinion. What is your second name? Second name.
Reason why the second name, I'm not really. We can just go to this guy from, they say Dunk from Brighton, which he has been.
Oh, Lewis Dunk. Oh, okay, Dunk. He's tall, but he's slow. Proven. Okay, Premier League proven, and Mr. Dunk.
Proven already, and he's good. I don't believe that guy would be cost up to the amount we are following the likes of Skriniar, Kounde. They will be using us to play games.
Okay, so somebody.
Why don't you say less?
All right, so you going for Upamecano and Lewis Dunk because he's proven in the Premier League. We respect your opinion. Yeah. Mr. Dan, give me two names for your defense.
Well, I would keep Colwell if we're not willing to sell, because at this point, most of the targets that we want are not even coming to us. Like Kounde, Kimpembe, and all of that. So it won't really be a good idea to sell Colwell now. And depending on how he performs this season,
do you think that we still need some tough guys there, like some proven, because Colwell's still a kid, he need to learn. So what is your other name? Other name to help the kids? Do you have another name?
Don't really have another name, like probably Skriniar or whoever Chelsea wants to target.
Okay. All right. Blue Eyes.
Maybe a young, maybe like a middle, like a centre back that's not too old, like kind of like around that 25
inch. Yeah. We missed out on this guy, Bremer. You remember him? We missed out on him.
We didn't miss out. We don't even go for him at all. We didn't give him a bid.
Oh, okay. All right. Blue Eyes, do you have some names to throw there?
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, sir. We can.
Yeah, I know this is a tough one, but unfortunately, for defense, I want the club to invest good money and make sure we scout the right talent. But for me personally, which I know is an impossibility, I actually have 3 names. First on the list is Alessandro Bastoni.
He's from also Inter, right? Bastoni, yeah.
Absolutely.
So you prefer Bastoni instead of Skriniar because they are the same team.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Bastoni.
Yeah. And then you got a lot of people will not like this name. But John Stones.
John Stones.
Yeah.
Okay.
You know why I like John Stones? John Stones has a number 4 DNA.
That's true.
We tried to get him years ago.
As a defender, so I like somebody that can step into that, for like Jorginho's role. If Jorginho has to push up, I know somebody to come up and also play with him. Just like somebody that can play better than, because Christensen has that too, but Christensen doesn't explore that talent a lot. So I like John, and John Stones is tall.
And his playmaking is really good. He can pass.
Yeah, absolutely. He can pass the ball.
But how realistic is that? Because City refused to sell us Aki. So they closed the shop already.
Exactly. Like I said, it's going to be hard. It's going to be hard to to close any of those. But yeah, John Stones and
okay, we respect that. We are going to the midfield, people. 2 names, and then we're gonna move also to the attack. We are closing this show when we finish with the midfield. And yeah, you start, and then
I'll start with the midfield. The midfield is where we need all of the love and attention. Tell us more about it. Yeah, all of the love and attention. Kante has become he's an executive player now. We play him as an executive member of the team. So I'm hoping it's going to get to a time where we only play Kante in the biggest games. I think Kante is up for rotation. I know that doesn't sound right, but I think the time has come. Kovacic, I don't know what Kovacic is just running all over the place. Dora the Explorer. I'm not a Kovacic fan, but all in all, we need 2 players. For me, Declan Rice, 1, and number 2. A bad man from Barcelona. Can somebody guess? A cold man from Barcelona.
See if they will give us
No. Frankie de Jong.
Oh, you want Frankie de Jong?
Yeah, he's class.
Oh my
goodness,
bro, class. Exactly.
Okay.
That's my 2, Frankie de Jong and Declan Rice.
How much are you willing to spend on Frankie de Jong? Because
if we spend 100 million for Frankie de Jong and Declan Rice, I know it's going to be more, but I'm hoping we can spend maybe about 60 to 70 each on each player, if that's possible.
No, because they agree like 80 million with Manchester United, but he doesn't want to go there. That's the problem. So do you think they're going to take less money? Because he might choose Chelsea because of the Champions League, London and all that. Yeah. He hate Manchester United with passion, man. That guy just don't want to go there.
He wants to win.
Yeah, it is what it is. So let's go. I'm going around. Dan, what is your midfield?
My midfield. All right. So my first one is gonna be what was the name of that person we went for again? Nunes or so?
Yeah, the guy. Matthews Nunes Mateus Nunes. Yeah, from Sporting Lisbon. Yeah, and then you have another.
And another target we can go for is, I guess, I honestly don't know where else to go.
Yeah, somebody is suggesting Milinkovic Savic here. Mr. Danzo is suggesting Milinkovic Savic in the chat. Good point. Good shout. So you don't have anybody? Yeah, if you have only one and you think we can improve what we got, give Billy Gilmore a chance, or just
kind of going for
Conor Gallagher, for example. He was awful in this preseason, by the way, but he can improve.
I
it's
don't
just
think we should jump on that. Quickly.
Yeah, we can't jump on conclusions.
Because he's shown like some promises last season, playing as an 8 or so.
Okay, we respect that. Let's go, Mr. Great.
But we should.
Yeah, go on.
But still, we should try to
sorry, Mr. Gretz. Let Dan is a very slow talking guy. So yeah, go on, Dan.
Come on. But still, though, we should try to aim for some other targets and 8s in that position. And most of the targets that people are going for are the club willing to sell or so.
Okay, yeah. That makes sense. Mr. Great. Midfield.
You know, I think in the midfield, I think we have. This is one of the main reasons I want to shout out, because I think we have.
Oh, so you are officially to show out? Wow.
I want him out because I think we have I expect him to look into our midfield, the kind of midfield we have. We only have this kind of midfield that our midfield played a lot, but when it comes to finishing, they are rubbish. The likes of we don't have the likes of Lampard. At least, even if you can't do everything from Lampard, the fact that the awareness of playing and shooting, marking and shooting is enough, and which we miss away from this guy, Bissouma, Premier League proving, very cheap.
Bissouma, okay, but he's gone. What is your realistic target now? Go very quickly because we have to end the show very soon, my friend. Other people need to go to work, school, and all that. Yeah.
I will just choose Younes.
Younes, okay.
Younes from Sporting Lisbon. Then if possible, we can get Declan Rice or De Jong.
Declan Rice or De Jong. Okay, yeah, good choice. Papi, Polo, you have some background noise.
Oh, sorry. I think it's my fan. I think it's my fan.
Yeah, it's just making a lot of noise. But yeah, what is your choice in the midfield?
So,
no problem.
I actually have 4 players that I actually like to discuss about. First one, I would say let's go for Wilfred Ndidi.
Wilfred Ndidi, yeah. What happened to him? Yeah, it's he just kind of disappeared out of the radars. Yeah, I understand.
I think he had an injury.
Oh, okay. So I was thinking with him, with a 40 mil, 50 mil offer, they might bite on it. Another person on the list is Barella from Inter Milan.
Barella, okay.
Nicola Barella. And for let's say creativity, this is just my opinion. I was thinking that Mohamed Kudus would be perfect.
Kudo? Who's?
Kudus from Ajax.
Oh, okay, that guy. Barella is the guy that just had a ACL injury, right? I don't know. I'm confused, but Barella is kind of somebody who got a bad injury. I'm kind of scared about everybody with ACL. I'm kind of no. It's gonna.
The next person I was about to mention too also got an injury too. His name is Florian Wirtz or something. Wirtz, or he plays for Bayern Leverkusen. He got.
I don't know. You have to check on their injury record because I'm sick and tired of injuries at Chelsea, man. I need
Barca don't buy all the players now.
Yeah, Barca are gonna buy him. So we are going for the next step, okay? The attack. I know the first name for Blue Eyes, but I'm not gonna say.
Leao.
Okay, go, Mr. Polo. What do you have?
Rafael Leao.
Leao, okay.
Victor Osimhen.
Okay, Osimhen is number 9. All right, good choice. Yeah. Good choice, but Osimhen is going to cost a lot of money, though. I think they bought him for 80 million from Lille. I don't think they're going to sell him less than 90 or 100 million.
I never even knew that.
Yeah, they bought him a lot of money. That's
because with him, I see a little bit of Eto'o, potential in him.
Okay. All right, so Leao and Osimhen. Let's go, yeah. Mr. Great. Your attacking players. 2, please. Let's move because we have to go.
I only have one.
Okay.
I don't know who else is there.
All right, Rafael 1. Leao only. All right. Rafael Leao. Dan the man.
I would go with Victor Osimhen or
Victor Osimhen. That's
Leao.
it? Leao. Okay. Good.
Leao is a winger, right?
Yeah, he's a winger. But he can also play as a number 10. I've seen him. Position. He's still young. You can train him to play different positions. But Conrad Lemar.
He should not even play that inside 10 formation if he's going to get wingers.
That's the problem too. So yeah,
I don't want to see that formation again.
Yeah, we're missing the formation with wingers really. So Mr. Ludichenko said Conrad Lemar. I think Lemar, he's moving to Bayern Munich already. I think they already agreed everything. That's what I heard lately. Blue Eyes, your 2 attackers beside the guy who danced from Newcastle.
Yes, Oggs, I'm glad that you're paid. You take notes. Good. Whenever I talk, I speak, you take notes. I like you're a good student, Oggs. I love that.
Yeah, let's go.
My first, obviously, Oggs, you know who my first choice is.
Alan Maximan. Yeah.
Saint-Maximin. I need that guy like yesterday. That is imagine he's Sterling up front. But yeah, Alan Saint-Maximin is one. And the other guy I know is impossible because of his buyback clause and how much he's worth right now is Joao Felix.
Yeah, Joao Felix is a good shout, really.
But money too much, man. His money is too much. But for me, yeah, Felix and Saint-Maximin.
Joao Felix and Saint-Maximin. Listen, people, we're gonna have to leave it here for today. Papi Polo, say goodbye to people before we leave, brother. Come back next time. Are you there, Polo? Muted?
Oh yeah, I was muted. Sorry, Oggs.
Yeah, can you say goodbye to people before we leave?
Oh, it was a pleasure talking to all you guys in the chat. It's been a while since I've been on,
Pleasure is mine, man. Pleasure is mine.
Yeah, I traveled outside the country for a bit, so I'm glad to be back. So hopefully I'll join the chat whenever you guys are on.
No problem, my brother. Peace and love to the family, and see you next time.
No problem, Oggs. Everything's going to be fine. Chelsea fans, don't worry. It's just preseason. We're going to be fine.
Okay, we're going to be fine. Mr. Great, say goodbye to people before we leave.
Goodbye. Thank you for having me. And I hope things get better sooner.
All right, that was short and sweet. Thank you so much. Come back next time. Dan the man, say goodbye, brother, and see you next time.
All right. Goodbye, guys. Subscribe to my channel.
Yeah, what's the gaming channel, right? It's called Dan?
No, I'm not doing gaming anymore. I'm just posting training videos.
Okay, so what is the name of your channel again?
Still Dan.
Still Dan. Okay, so go watch our brother play football. He played real football outside, not FIFA inside the house. So this brother understands football in another level than other people don't understand, because he plays it and he goes through all the weather, everything outside. So he knows a little bit more than many of us. So thank you, Dan, man, and come back next time, brother.
Bye.
All right, bye. Blue Eyes, you to conclude this show. Blue, are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now you can. Okay, perfect. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, excellent. Thanks again for having me. Fantastic stream. And what we learned today is that when somebody is evaluating the academy kids, it doesn't mean that
he hate them.
Yeah, or he loves them to the point where 11 academy kids has to start for us. When somebody is evaluating the coach, it doesn't mean he wants the coach fired. It's just looking at what the coach can do and what are some of his
we can
challenges,
improve.
what we can improve upon. But all in all, Oggs, fantastic show. Like the other gentleman said, it's all gonna be all right, man. I think
okay.
It's preseason.
It's preseason.
Let's go. We're gonna buy more players and up the Chelsea.
Up the Chelsea. Thank you so much, my brother. Go back to work and get some breakfast of champions.
Yes, no, later, not now. Later. All right, bro.
All right, Ice was in the house. Mr. Gret was in the house. Dan the man was in the house. Polo was in the house. Everybody, it was Herbert and everybody. Thank you so much for helping. You guys are absolutely legend. We've been here for a little bit over 2 hours. I have to go and get some work done. Let me read a few more comments. Andrea Silva also, it was suggested. Okay, good point. Andrea Silva is a good point too. See you guys. Every player would reject Chelsea. That is a big banter, right? Big banter. Mr. Tara say it's 100%. I'm here from Ghana. Thank you so much, Mr. Yaya Toure. Up the Chess 0W07. Here the link to Dan's channel, guys. If you wanna go there, I'm gonna pin it right now. So if you wanna check on Dan's channel, because he plays football like real football, so you can go and subscribe to his channel and encourage our brother. That is the link there on the screen. Just click on it and go support. John Paul Okeke, thanks Ogs. We are Chelsea, come on you Blues. All right, that is fantastic. We are Chelsea, come on you Blues. we're gonna go through this and we're gonna start beating some teams. It is what it is, people. Take care. Peace.
Why Chelsea plays so good? Because they have 3 central defender closers, the 2 holding midfielder, rotating move closers, the pockets closer. They have a structure of 5 and 2 players so close, and the distances are so close, and at the same time they are so wide with the wingbacks. They are so deep with the Werner Mukas in behind. That's why you cannot be close, because they push you here, and a lot of good players in.
You pass the ball to find that.
Oh, wow.
You pass the ball because they jump. And when they jump, the space is there. They don't jump. No. Turn, go, commit.
I don't know what that means.
They don't commit. Why do you have to commit? Because they jump.
What?
Here always to find. Nico, Vini, Dino, Gundo. You pass.
First time?
Yeah, you?
No, not my first time.
Why Chelsea plays so good? Because they have 3 central defender closers, the 2 holding midfielder, rotating move closers, the pockets closer. They have a structure of 5 and